Okay, I didn't plan on making a video tonight, but we just got some big news. OpenAI has fired Sam Altman. Now, he's been the CEO since the beginning. I've showed a bunch of videos of him on my channel. Like, he just did the keynote speech at Dev Day just a few days ago. So this is huge news. Now let's walk through what we know. It all started with a blog post that was released today, November 17th, 2023, and it says OpenAI announces a leadership transition. Now this was a decision from the board of directors, and they have Mira Murati stepping in as the interim CEO. So not a lot of information is shared in this blog post. As you can see, it's pretty short, but we do get some hints. And it's in this paragraph right here. I'm going to read it. It says, Mr. Altman's departure follows a deliberative review process by the board, which concluded that he was not consistently candid in his communications with the board, hindering its ability to exercise its responsibilities. The board no longer has confidence in his ability to continue leading OpenAI. Okay, very interesting. They're pretty much saying that Sam must have been lying about some things. Is this a legal issue? Yeah, we don't know. Hopefully more details are coming out. I do have a few more things to share. There are some brand new information, but what we know in this blog post is that Mira is stepping in. And let me show you Mira. This is Mira Murati. And you look at the key people of OpenAI. This is their Wikipedia page. We got Greg Brockman. And this is a hint of what happened after the news. Former president. We're going to get to that in a second. We got Mira Murati now, which is the interim CEO and CTO. We got Sam Altman, which is the former CEO. This was the face of the franchise. He went on all the podcasts. He was always talking about AI. And then Ilya Sutskever, which is the CSO. So about the time the blog post was released, Sam Altman posted on Twitter, now called X. He said, I love my time at OpenAI. It was transformative for me personally, and hopefully the world a little bit. Most of all, I loved working with such talented people. We'll have more to say about what's next later. And then an emoji giving a salute. So obviously this exploded, 9.8 million views, his tweet. It's trending in technology. And after hearing today's news, Greg Brockman, the former president, co-founder, this is what he wrote to the board. He wrote, Hi everyone, I'm super proud of what we all built together since starting in my apartment 8 years ago. We've been through tough and great times together, accomplishing so much despite all the reasons it should have been impossible. But based on today's news, I quit. Genuinely wishing you all nothing but the best. I continue to believe in the mission of creating safe AGI that benefits all of humanity. So obviously Greg Brockman was not fond of this news, the firing of Sam Altman. And up until about 30 minutes ago, this is all we had. We had that blog post, we had that little tweet by Sam, and then we had Greg's response saying that he's leaving with Sam. So a lot of bad blood going over at OpenAI right now. But we recently got a new tweet by Greg. He's shedding a little bit more light on what happened. We still don't know exactly what was done, why the board, quote unquote, lost faith. But this is brand new. So let's go through this recent tweet by Greg Brockman. Okay, he goes, Sam and I are shocked and saddened by what the board did today. Let us first say thank you to all the incredible people who have worked with us at OpenAI, our customers, our investors, and all of those who've been reaching out. We too are still trying to figure out exactly what happened, and here's what we know. So it sounds like both Greg and Sam are a little confused, but they've accepted their fate. So we're getting a little bit of a timeline here. First off, last night. So it sounds like this started last night. On November 16th. Sam got a text from Ilya asking to talk at noon Friday. And remember Ilya? He was the CSO. Sam joined a Google Meet and the whole board except Greg was there. Ilya told Sam he was being fired and that the news was going out very soon. So it sounds like the board made their decision around Thursday night. So at 12:19, I think that's on the Friday, that's today, Greg got a text from Ilya asking for a quick call. Now I wonder if is he talking about himself in the third person here? Does he mean Greg Brockman? I'm assuming he's talking about himself. At 12:19 p.m., Craig got a text from Ilya asking for a quick call. At 12:23 p.m., Ilya sent a Google Meet link. Greg was told that he was being removed from the board, but was vital to the company and would retain his role, and that Sam had been fired. Around the same time, OpenAI published a blog post. So it sounds like the board and OpenAI as a whole had everything prepared. I wonder where Ilya stands in all of this. And then as far as we know, the management team was made aware of this shortly after, other than Mira, who found out the night prior. So I guess he's saying the management team was left in the dark and Mira knew that she was taking over as CEO the night before. And then he says the outpouring of support has been really nice. Thank you, but please don't spend any time being concerned. We will be fine. Greater things coming soon. That's all we know right now. What do you guys think of all this? The two main heads of OpenAI are done. Their vision, their ideas for the future. I'm a little worried. I've heard Sam talk and you kind of got to trust his vision. But OpenAI is a much larger company. There are many big brains involved here. It's not just one or two people. I'm sure it'll be fine. This has happened to many big companies, Apple, Amazon, when Jeff Bezos left, and those companies are still trucking along. So I guess I'm most excited to hear what exactly went on. There's a little bit of drama. What did Sam lie about? What was the shady dealings going on? We're going to get some more news, I'm assuming, in the next couple of days. I'm also curious to see what Greg and Sam are up to next. Being such a big figure in AI, I'm sure there's some exciting things on the horizon for their new capital funds or their new companies. So, all right, let's hear what you think in the comments below. Big news today, folks. Big news.